works. We're going to be in a bit of a lull here as I worked as fast as possible to try to get these other matches up. So bear with me here.
So I just sent you the link for Nico.
I don't know why we don't have these in here already, but we don't.
That's because Paco just overrides the old sources. But chicken noodle soup's not working.
It's not?
No. I don't know what happened. He was live, now he's not. So Nico is the one that I sent you.
No, I don't want to. Let's get rid of this one. Bear with us for a second. Okay.
Oh, wait. They are live. NSX Productions he's back up. So I'm going to send you that one too.
Okay.
Okay, so you got both of those there.
Okay, get rid of that one.
Twitch is just being a little slow for me today.
That's okay. I should probably not do this on screen. Thank you.
Doing things on the fly, guys.
Let's see. So we'll get CNS up first. Get their source. Sorry, guys, you're gonna lose him real quick. There's NSX. NSX was for
chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup. Let's keep that live. Done.
You're not leaving it on here, are you?
Huh?
Okay, whatever. Just do what you do.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Just figured you'd set the team perspectives rather than this.
I'll end up doing both, hopefully fairly quickly here.
Okay. You do you.
Okay, I will. I just wish sometimes Streamlabs was a little bit faster. When you have a lot of software going at one time, it can be a pain. Like what I'm experiencing now.
I see this.
Okay, that's set.
All right. So there we go. All right, we are going to flip over here. Ignore the name at the bottom, but we are going to head and mute ourselves and let you guys watch this while we go do what we need to do for next little bit. We will be back, guys.
Beneath me, they're gonna be front door.
Damn, nothing. Not even a tag.
I feel like I could shoot them from here.
Just wait, just hide. Well, actually, if you don't see anyone, you could run across and you could door block the other door, and then you have the balcony to yourself.
How far back?
He's right in front of the door.
Underneath, for sure.
I'm like just hiding behind this pillar right now.
He's behind the Humvee. Yeah.
Okay, I'm super red.
They
I'm going
pushed
out the
back.
back.
Yeah, they pushed back. Somebody went out.
Yeah, Vaughn's going to still behind the armor. Yeah. Yep. If you does anyone have grenades? You could just drop it down on that Hummer from the bridge. Ooh, I'm down.
Ooh, I'm down.
Fuck, I'm dead.
He goes down. He goes down. We shouldn't have gone through the fucking...
Yeah, we should have. That was perfectly fine.
Why escape?
We met him in a firefight. I didn't want them to flank
Shutdown's
us.
down from the bridge up top.
Separated too much.
There you go.
Anyway, we didn't get glues because we both revived.
Yeah.
Well, they put mines by all the doors, so that's what the tactic is.
They stuck together by the laptop too, I guess.
Yeah. Hotel.
Well, they stay somewhere where if they get downed, they don't get fucking killed after.
Right.
Which is what we need to do. Stand in right in the opening of the doorway, is not a smart idea. Game chat. That one lasted almost twice as long as the other one. All right.
We're doing so much better.
It's the hotel.
Yeah, we're gonna defend hotel.
Go. That happened to be right on there. Cool.
All right, guys. So I'm still here. So currently the score, I believe, is Chicken Noodle Soup 1, and I'm going to actually bring this down. And I just want to see what this looks like.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. There was a little bit of double audio. Hopefully it's corrected now. I'm pretty certain I had this set up.
Fire.
There we go. And let's move this down.
Right, yeah.
So while you guys are watching, I'm going to continue to keep track of the score. This is not the current score, guys, so just keep that in mind.
Baby,
And we're going to head back over to what I believe was Hangar. And we're going to get this name centered up here. We're going to cover this game. I did not think the Gems were actually going to be providing some content tonight, so I'm glad that they are. Thank you, Gems. Very awesome of you. It's wonderful to see so many teams participating in the streaming bit, giving us this awesome entertainment. Chicken Noodle Soup. Oops. Sorry about that. Chicken Noodle Soup.
Are you running heavy duty, Zamek? You're in the middle.
Already running into Gems. Very quick engagement here.
all four of them are there.
They come to the right now.
Let them push.
Hold on. So, two go in. They're in the courtyard, so everybody just chill out for a second. Let me get better eyes here. All right,
Gems
two
out in the
on
middle of the
left side, two on right
courtyard,
side. They're just
trying to
hanging out
work
in
their
the
way
middle.
on in,
The
peeking
doors are
through.
not
They
open,
see
guys.
the
I would
nice
get
thing is
together
that
and push one
they're.
side.
Oh, you guys
Okay.
probably having a hard time
There's
hearing
two
me. I
and two
forgot
on
that I
each
had the
side, so it
audio
don't
up here.
matter.
Okay, let's.
Vaughn's gonna go around through the room.
Wow, they're really just hanging out in the fucking
watch right
courtyard.
here.
Yeah, you can hear Chicken Noodle Soup a little upset that the Gems are just sitting out in the middle of the courtyard. But you know what? It's a fair strategy, and they were able to. If you actually look at the position where they are, they can open the door from there. Wow, perfect timing. Just as I go explain it, Gems, showing off that skill, be able to open the door just around the corner, which keeps them behind cover and gives them the opportunity to get a couple of kills there. What's up, Joker? Good fights tonight, man. Good fights. Nico goes down. Glubaka picking up Nico. Vong getting the eliminations there. And CNS
Run, Vaughn. Grenades are coming at you.
getting the upper hand here.
At the end of the fucking middle.
One on each side again.
And Vong moving up, trying to get a couple eliminations along with his teammates here.
That door.
That grenade going out into the middle of nowhere. Unfortunately, Zamet goes down.
One more in the middle.
They're pushing middle.
There's a grenade bouncing just off the couch, out of range, and Pro goes down, but there's a double down there. My name in trouble.
Nice, good job.
Vaughn coming in for the cleanup, getting his teammate up, and it looks like CNS might walk away with another victory. Check my phone. Told to check my phone.
Every time one of them shooting at us, somebody else is shooting at us too.
Good shit, Vaughn.
Thank you. They were coming so many ways.
Oh boy.
They were still gonna come through.
Guys, I think I'm in trouble.
Right there. So I hesitated.
It's open.
Marlo, shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, no. When I'm streaming or doing anything, I generally don't have. I generally don't look at my phone too much, so I do apologize. But here you go. Sorry about that, Paco. You all set, brother? All right, I'm gonna update the score for you guys real quick. Ah, crap. A little bit of a double audio there. I apologize. I'm trying to make sure that you guys have both audios, and they're almost in sync. Slight echo, but so far CNS taking it to the Gems, and I'm gonna see if I have their logos here. I don't know if I do, though. Trying to make sure all the team logos are up here for you guys to enjoy and view, because, you know, so much effort went into making these things that it's best that we show them off. So I got the gems here. And I'm going to move them over into position. And I should have chicken noodle soup.
Zamek, are you okay? Any lag or anything?
Which I don't, but I will be working on that during the next round, so you guys don't see what I'm doing there.
Zamek's in Poland.
Okay, we'll try it again, Paco. I'm sorry, man.
This is the North American Firewall League.
Oh, shots fired.
Is that right?
There you go, dude. Sorry about that.
It's actually 2 foreigners.
But 1 per match.
All right. So it looks like we're going back to the... Are we going back to hotel? Where are we going? We just had the first round. Guys, that is chicken noodle soup on the left there. I do have to make their logo rather quick.
Is anybody not ready? Oh, okay, here we go.
And it looks like we're moving into the next round. And I think we're back on hotel, even though 2 rounds were just had.
All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine, man. Just light coverage. Light coverage.
You want to just stick with this one, or
We
do you
can.
wanna...
It's up. We got it right at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of having some stuff already made and ready to go.
Yeah, we'll just continue on with this one, I guess, and then unfortunately we're gonna miss the 420Ds. It would have been nice to get Ds because we actually haven't actually cast them yet, but we don't have a link for them, unfortunately. So I think we're just gonna stick here.
Sounds good to me. And, you know, we did lose a couple of the games for chicken noodle soup and gems, so I think it's fitting that we get them back into the lineup again.
Yeah, now that Paco's away, we can make sure that we save these.
Sorry, Paco. We love you, man. We do. Alright. So far now, a lot of action happening. Gem's still walking around in the upper floor, moving in towards the lobby area. And we can see that chicken noodle soup had a little bit of blue screen. It looks like they're resetting their gun. Zamek Vong looking down that hall, protecting what I believe they're next to is the weight room. Stick with that. Gem's moving into the lobby area. Looks like Lubaka and a couple of proximity mines getting an elimination. Gem's now down 1 player pro, getting eliminated by, or eliminating one of the members of Gems. Now chicken noodle soup's still defending that back area. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the weight room next to them. No, that's the kitchen. They're on the first floor at the kitchen.
Yeah.
Not too dissimilar from the weight room location, though.
So Nico got the eyes in the sky here, but he doesn't seem to be on a very good camera. There we go. Now he's switching over. C4 on that door, right behind NSX there. So if Badger and them do push towards that door, they're in for a bit of a surprise.
I see them. They're all in that back, man. They're all in the back. One's looking at the stairs. One's around the corner. Yeah. If you go that way is better.
So looking from the Gems perspective, they have a very good vantage point of where all the action is going to take place. But he can only see 2 members of Chicken Noodle Soup at this point, and we know that there are a few that are sitting in the kitchen comfortably, looking out that window, and they have that door barred. So they definitely have a safe haven in this kitchen. But one good rogue grenade can always change the tide, so they do have to be careful here.
Yeah, so in they are pushing in that lower hallway.
Going to the back hallway.
That was in the kitchen. Now they're both
Some bouncing grenades around the corner. Ooh. I think Lubaka might have almost hit himself with that.
So many people have eliminated themselves with their own grenades.
Vaughn getting an elimination on Lubaka with a couple of well-placed grenades. More grenades going out.
Oh, he got me.
Looks like Pro is going
Martin.
down, but Shutdown is
down.
moving up behind.
And the revive Vong downing Martine. Badger getting the revive, but it's not good enough. Zamek gets it down, and Badger downing Zamek. Vong getting the pushing in, getting Badger. Badger's now eliminated, and I do believe
That is
it.
another victory for Chicken Noodle Soup. Walking away with 3 wins so far, and you know, this is kind of to be expected from one of the top playing teams from season 1. They actually came in 2nd place, but during season 1 they were known as Cafe con Leche,
Which roughly translates to coffee with milk.
Coffee. Gonna move this down just a little bit there.
I see that I am a folder.
Oh shoot. Yeah, so guys, there's one of my folders. Nothing too exciting there. Okay, just checking my phone because apparently I'm getting yelled at by many people.
Yeah.
So I apologize to all the people who are trying to contact me at one time. I can only do so much, people. I'm only one man.
Does he have his chat and phone off? No, Paco, we are just ignoring you. Don't worry.
It's all intentional. But we're going to be heading over to District, and if you guys can bear with me for a second, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to turn off the mic, and we're going to go to the Chicken Noodle Soup perspective. I shouldn't be more than a few seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you run off. I'll take over for a minute while you do your thing. Sorry, guys. Double game, so usually after the first one, we just want to refill our glasses and take care of our own little business while we do this. But we are moving into what I believe is cargo. And we will confirm that as they load in here. Put the folder back, much better. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, very much so. But people were complaining that I needed a green screen, so I got a cam that takes care of that for me because I unfortunately don't have the room for a green screen here. No, it is District, actually, in fact, that we are coming in on. So we have Chicken Noodle Soup on the storefront. And we have the... I keep forgetting who we're playing here. Gems. So we do have the gems on the upper section at the back. So they're going to hold off on the stairwells here. And let's see if Chicken Noodle Soup can get up there. He's about to see some action here as Chicken Noodle Soup pokes out. Shots fired. Nico is back there. Shut down. Downing Nico and getting the elimination. It looks like NSX heading over to Sniper Alley, seeing if they can possibly get anything there, as well as the firewall. Vong taking some pot shots, trying to back anybody off who is there. I miss Folder. Wow.
Yeah, he's still at the top of Sniper's Alley. I'm moving with Vong.
Vong heading around on the left side, trying to get a bit of a flank.
So I'm guessing someone has been eliminated. Shut down in Glubaka.
And getting an elimination.
It's probably Sniper's Alley.
So Vong heading up top here. Bunch of grenades going out, just bombarding the area.
Ooh, that was raining grenades.
NSX getting the elimination on Badger.
And CNS just kind of walking over gems at this point.
Well, I mean, was it to be expected?
A little bit. No, I'm not downing gems at all. You know, they are putting up a fight.
No,
it's just, you know, they are going up against one of the teams that are predicted to go all the way. So it's going to be a very, very hard fight for them. If they can get a couple of victories this evening, you know, they should feel good about it.
For those
Killer Cam apparently misses Folder over you, Titch. Sorry about that. Folder has become more popular than you.
Hashtag bring back Folder. Yeah, so for those that aren't aware, Cafe con Leche or Chicken Noodle Soup, formerly Cafe Con Leche, were the runner-up on the finals there. They did take second place last season. They are a very strong team and one that a lot of people counted out last season.
Yes, they did. And if you guys are interested in checking out that match, we do have it up on our channel. Just go check out the Season 1 folder, and you will find the finals there between NAC and Cafe Con Leche. And boy, was it a fight. I remember it was very good. Sometimes I go back and I watch it again because it was a very, very good fight. He just followed Folder on Twitter.
All right.
Oh, Killer, you're too funny, man. You're too funny.
Okay, I'll remember this.
I want to thank everybody who has stuck with us through these 2 games because we are going on about 2 hours now, and I know that's a lot of content to watch, but we are moving into our next round over on District,
We're just gonna wait.
and we are already 4 games in with CNS on the defense in the marketplace. It looks like Vong and Pro are moving up to the upper area where the construction site is and moving towards the red alley. Head over to the Gems, and they're making their way over to the red alley across the street, seeing if they can get a couple of visuals here, which I'm surprised they're not seeing anyone yet. Those sirens, man. Whew. I swear during an update,
Zamek downing Martine.
I feel like during the update they increased the volume of those sirens there. Oh, but Pro downing Nico and Martine and Glubaka. Pro just laying
And
the
Badger.
I think this is going to be an ace for him this round. Pro just shooting down Sniper Alley, getting all those eliminations, and there it is.
Yeah, I can shoot them.
NAC Chicken Noodle Soup walking away with another victory, making the score 5-0. And guys, we're not even a half an hour into this match, and we're nearly halfway through.
Yeah.
We got this. They're fucking us up, bro. It's all good.
All right, so we didn't have the opportunity to review the teams because I wasn't able to necessarily prepare for it. But why don't we go over to the team cards and share with everyone who is playing tonight. Why don't we start with the Gems?
Yeah, so the Gems are a team that we've casted before, consisting of Glubaka, Cthulhu Cuddler, Old Scratchy, Nico, my name is Martine, and Badger. But currently playing this round, we have Glubaka, Nico, Martine, and Badger playing today. Folder just hit 42,000 followers on Twitter. That's impressive.
That is. I don't know if we have Chicken Noodle Soup.
Um,
I'm looking. I don't think we have Chicken Noodle Soup's card.
It's okay, don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay.
So Chicken Noodle Soup is consisting of Shutdown, NSX Pro, Vong, 680-636 something. Vong with some numbers.
Welcome to the Amateur Hour Commentary channel, folks.
Vong with some numbers. And Zamek 860. That's it. Vong 860. Shutdown. Zamek. And NSX Pro. They do believe they have a sub, but their name is
Escaping you at the moment.
escaping me at the moment. Let me go and take a look, and I can tell you.
And we will definitely showcase the card. I'm going to get that ready momentarily. I'm actually going to switch over to
Naughty Boy.
Naughty Boy. Naughty Boy.
Naughty is their fifth.
Are we good?
So it looks like we are lost some people. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, looks like we did lose somebody, so they are trying to get them in. I'm not sure who we're missing. It looks like somebody from the Gems. Glubaka. Nope, Glubaka's there. Nico's there. Badger, I believe. Yep, looks like Badger. Let's say possibly blue screen. Green screen. Jesus Christ.
Green screen.
Oh boy. It's been a long day.
Yeah, and currently, guys, I'm working on getting the card for chicken noodle soup, so you guys can check that out. Again, a lot of work went into everything that you do see, so it's, you know, I like showing them off. So many dedicated people who are part of this community, the North American Firewall League community, that is, and, you know, a lot of really cool stuff that make this particular league stand out from others. Okay, here we go. That's saved. And why don't we head back to, why don't we actually add here?
Yeah.
CNS.
Guys, while we're waiting for this, why don't you scroll down and take a look at our Discord link there. Make sure you click on that and join the Discord so you can stay up to date on all the stuff that we are doing over there and the things that are going to be coming up, as well as the Rocket League tournament if you guys play Rocket League, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Be sure to check in there. There is a spot specifically in the Discord for posts for the Rocket League, so it will not clutter up the main chat. But it looks like we have the card up here ready to go. So here you have Chicken Noodle Soup, Vong 860, Shutdown, NSX Pro, Stale Trail, That's a Lie, Naughty Boy, and Zamek.
Dude, I don't know about that, man. He responded pretty.
She is part of Dabs.
Part of Dabs. But again, really cool artwork. I really like how these cards turned out. If we could actually turn them into real cards, real team cards, that'd be really cool. But you know, we're not at that production level yet. But
You know
still
what?
very awesome.
I'm gonna go get Scrub Squad business cards made up.
Do it, and sell them. Just sell them to everyone. That's going to be your new business card.
That's it. One side's gonna have the Scrub Squad logo. The other side's gonna have the Amateur Hour Commentary logo.
There you go.
Done.
Perfect. All right, so it looks like we have all the members back. Nope, we don't have all the members back. That is unfortunate.
I did send you an invite.
We are having some issues here.
Like 3 minutes ago.
Welcome to Firewall, folks. It wouldn't be Firewall without some of these things. You know, I learned something. So although First Contact Entertainment created and developed Firewall, they actually aren't the sole owners of the product. It's actually a Sony-owned product. So that's probably one of the reasons why we don't see dedicated servers.
Well, it's an exclusive, right? So they bought, they had the rights to it.
It is an exclusive, and yeah, they do have the rights. But you know, it was a very good starting point for First Contact. Although their first game was ROM Extraction, that wasn't really a fan favorite game, but it was a pretty cool wave shooter. Good graphics. First Contact is known for their graphics. ROM Extraction, good graphics. I can't speak to the gameplay. I haven't played it myself, but I'm not really into wave shooters. But if you are, I would recommend going to check that out. You know, then they have this wonderful game Firewall, and they have Solaris coming up in the near future, which is going to start over on the PC. So if you guys have a PC VR, you might want to pick that up, because that game is being created and developed specifically for arena shooter type esports gameplay. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with that, because I've wanted so desperately in Firewall for them to have a spectator mode. Kind of like how Rocket League has their spectator mode. That would just be fantastic to have, and I know it was brought up in discussion before, but I don't think it was being strongly considered at all.
Yeah, I don't think it. If they do, it's going to be a long time before they implement it. They got a lot more coding bugs they've got to slay before they work on that, I would imagine. But it's going slightly off topic of the shooters. What's that one that we've been looking at? Elijah.
Oh, yes. The open world MMORPG, yeah.
So for anybody that played WoW back in the day, there's a new one coming out, a new MMORPG coming out for PlayStation, VR, HTC Vive, all the other ones, called Elijah. And it looks, if its gameplay is, we're still waiting for gameplay footage, but it looks like it it could be like WoW in VR, and
Yeah.
that to me is like, oh man.
Yeah, if you're really into character development, RPG type things with massive open worlds. In fact, they just released how large their initial play map is, and their initial one is 3,000 by 3,000 kilometers. So it's massive, absolutely massive, and they're going to have multiple worlds. If you go over to their Twitter handle, which is Team 21 Studio. You can check out some of the new stuff that they posted, some new character models. I'm definitely getting it, hands down.
Yeah. And you can when you check out their Twitter, you'll see that on most of their tweets that Wolf is the first person to comment on it.
It's so true. I'm so up on that because I'm so excited for it. Just like I'm excited for this next round. CNS starting off on the offensive, moving forward into the open area. And what appears to be Gems with the defensive point at the ping pong table, which no one is excited to have.
Shut down, downing Nico and getting the elimination.
I'm not surprised. Those grenades have always been on point for Team Chicken Noodle Soup. They are so good throwing those grenades. Not only are their shots on point, but those grenades, man, they're hardly ever off. And I believe the entire Gem squad has been eliminated, leaving the entire Chicken Noodle Soup squad alive, moving in onto that laptop, and I think getting another easy victory here. Unfortunately, Gem still suffering multiple losses, 6 rounds already down. I don't know what Gems are going to do to come back, but they're going to have to do something miraculous to get a couple of points here on the board. Yeah, man, the ragdoll physics in this game, hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. Probably one of the best things to watch.
I think in my season 1 recap video, which I know Titch didn't have any content related to us, but there was there was a scene at Hangar where you could just see someone who got blown up by a grenade just literally flying cartwheel in the air, and it was beautiful. And in my own personal highlights clip video, one of the very first shots is someone's head jammed into a door jamb and their body just dangling there. Absolutely hilarious. The ragdoll physics in this game make no sense.
But they are what also partially make it great.
Oh, agreed. When you get a body zipping across an entire room from a single explosive, it's hilarious to watch, and it really is something to try to do a second time, for sure.
I'm just glad they fixed the zombie.
Yeah, the zombie thing, and I never personally experienced it, but I did see it.
Oh, I have. I've downed a guy and then watched him slide across the floor while shooting me in the face.
That's so wild, dude.
Oh yeah.
How does something like that even happen?
I don't know, but like he went down and then he started sliding across the floor, and all of a sudden like his gun was going off and I got down and then he stood up. I was like, what in the actual fuck just happened?
Now, was the person actually eliminated or no?
It said that he went down and then it just zombied him back up, but as he was getting up, he just like slid across the floor.
That's so bizarre, dude.
Yeah, it was insane. Like some of the glitches for that zombie stuff was incredible.
There's already some gunfire exchange as Nico takes a few hits, and Martin is moving up towards that center area in the back hallway, trying to provide some cover. Old Scratchy getting the firewall here. They're moving in on CNS.
Nico's about to get a surprise there as somebody is outside that kitchen door.
I got mine in front of it.
Shutdown downing Nico. Nico going down for the second time. But Shutdown being downed by Martin and eliminated.
Come back then.
One's really close to it. I hear one really close.
So you can see the motion sensor there. He is refusing to walk through that door, so that C4 might be a little bit of a waste here. Nico getting a headshot.
They're all pushing that same way. Throw grenades right.
But Aztecs Pro just poking his head out from behind a pillar,
They're peeking.
and he went, nope.
Same spot. They think you're close.
One's hurt. Three right there. Careful, Blue. They're all three right there.
It looks like Pro is seeing red a little bit here, but he's got his teammate to back him up.
If you can open that kitchen, just
Cafeteria
watch.
door.
He's looking at you though. He's looking at you, Blue.
Only
On the
one
one side of that door.
cafeteria.
Two of them.
Now,
Two of them are looking at you.
A little tense here, waiting for him to approach. They have plenty of time. They can wait, but it's not in CNS's style. He sees it through the smoke. And Pro downing Martine.
They're coming. They're all coming.
Getting the elimination. Vong and Zamek coming to support. Can they get the final elimination here? And there's a C4 going off. Vong getting the elimination, and there it is. Another victory for CNS. Giving them the ultimate victory this evening with a current score of 7-0.
And a surprise twist that I don't think anybody saw coming, but Chicken Noodle walking away with 3 points. Shocker, I know.
But you know what? Gems played better that round. They got
did.
a lot of
They
shots
had-
on. They got an elimination. Martine got a few good shots. They got a couple of downs. And they had Pro up against the pole there, seeing a lot of red.
Yeah. The one thing with Chicken Noodle Soup is they know exactly when to revive and exactly when to just shoot.
Exactly.
Like, they know to just get some hit markers, force whoever's there to back off, giving them the chance to get the revive up.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to be patient. You have to, hold the revive dart a little bit longer than what you really want to, because if your teammate goes down, your gut instinct is to get that revive because you don't want to be standing there all alone. But you waste precious seconds doing that, leaving you open and very easy target. So you have to balance the two. Do I revive now or do I shoot first now? And if you shoot first in some instances, you run the risk of getting the kill and also getting the revive, which is optimal for an optimal situation for you.
Yeah, and as they say, shoot first, ask questions later, right?
Yeah. You know, sometimes if you try to switch your gun too quick as well, and this happens to me all the time, and it really pisses me off. You go to the revive dart, you shoot, and you try to switch back as quickly as possible, and then your gun doesn't fire when you pull the trigger because the switch animation, you're going a little bit faster. And I've caught myself in a number of circumstances where I get killed because of something like that.
That or the revive dart didn't actually go
Or
off.
the
This is a
revive
big
dart didn't
one.
go off.
This is a big one that I've had. Quick switch, shoot, and it's like, God damn it. I have
Yeah.
to switch back.
And now with the new update, you only have one revive dart. So
Yeah.
if that revive dart doesn't work, or if it completely misses, then you got to do a manual revive, and that's really changed the game. People have been a lot more careful in some of their approaches. And CNS starting on top of the boat, moving down towards the back, and let's check out where Gems are. Sitting quite far back on the opposite end of the boat.
Right?
Yeah, so we have Gems sitting at the back, looking like they're holding up a little bit.
It seems as though they're on their far left, which would be CNS's far right.
Yep.
And CNS is deciding to move towards the laptop rather than try to flank around on the opposite end. But they are trying to keep the furthest side, or the furthest left of them, to their backs so that they can't get flanked. And again, Gems sitting far back, expecting Chicken Noodle Soup to move in from that direction. But, the predictions have been off here. See someone mid.
Green awning area, I think.
Yeah, NSX Pro getting a little red, having to back off there.
Nice shots by Nico.
They're definitely
Applying that pressure. Martine moving in. Old Scratchy also moving in. Both sides of this crane here. Zamek and Vong sitting low with Shutdown trying to get some visuals up top. Bit of a
Zamek
gunfire
down,
exchange.
Zubaka.
yeah, close.
Ooh, Martine, look out. Yeah, grenades.
Shutdown retreating. Vong taking up position. Old Scratchy going down. Shutdown getting those shots on. Also, downing Martine is Pro and getting that elimination. Martine eliminates Vong, though, in the process.
Oh, he's down already? Right. Let's put him away.
Right now, Gems can kind of hear some footsteps.
Sammy getting the elimination on Zubaka. But we do have gunfire exchanged. NSX Pro downing Nico, getting the elimination.
Ooh, I don't think he anticipated 3 members of the CNS team being there.
No, but NSX Pro was a little bit red there. He almost had them.
He was
And we
definitely
do
near
have,
death.
and we do have Karen in the chat.
Karen, welcome. We missed you. I know that you were checking out some of the other streams. Glad to have you here. This is our second match that we're following this evening. First match was a really good back and forth between Four Horsemen and Meat Pack. So I'm glad to see that we are able to capture 2. However, this one's going relatively quick. I think we're only about a half an hour in at most. And the score is now 8-0 Chicken Noodle Soup.
Shut your mouth before I you it shut.
Yeah, this one's moving along pretty nicely.
But when you're as good of a team as Chicken Noodle Soup, it's kind of to be expected. Gems still applying a lot of pressure. They're not doing a bad job. They're just not coming out victorious. They are getting a couple of eliminations here and there, but not enough to get them the victory.
In the words of Jesse, are they though?
Are they?
Are they really that good? Are they though?
Boy, he sure ate his words, huh? He went in so serious and left. Just
There's a reason we call him God damn it, Jesse.
So many good teams in this season, though. A lot of really good teams.
So that was only one map on? No, that was 2 maps on. So what's our next one gonna be?
I don't know. So far, it seems like we're hovering on docks again, which could be the other team's pick, which is still a possibility. Zip Poet, welcome, man. Glad you were able to make it. Glad to see you here. Wasn't sure who was able to arrive. If you are here and have not yet said hey, please do so. We can call you out, properly. And welcome you to the stream. This is our second match. We're already almost 2.5 hours in, so if you missed the first round or first matchup, the VOD will be available to you. I'll be sure of that. That'll be the next thing I do after this match, and that'll be accessible to you guys. So
I think our score is wrong.
no, it can't be.
They don't even want to talk.
We only did one. We only did one on docks.
Like some people like this, like the Four Horsemen people, they like this.
Did we
That
only
was
do
the
one?
first.
We're more fun to play.
That was the first.
Could you pop into one of their streams and
I can ask.
see? Yeah, I was pretty certain I was on that. Either way, CNS has not lost a match yet. Chicken Noodle Soup now sitting back.
We can go to the green partition.
They're on the defense here.
All the way left. Yeah.
Gems, I'm sure, starting up on the boat, but they made their way off the boat, moving down the left-hand side towards the, well, I would consider that the furthest firewall, but it looks like one of their teammates was able to pick that up before Nico here moved far enough ahead.
They're in the middle.
Martine downing Pro, getting the elimination right off the bat. Martine, I believe, the only member of Gems getting eliminations tonight, or at least the most eliminations. Zamek downing Nico and Old Scratchy. Vong following up, getting another down. Glubaka getting down, but revived by his teammate. Zamek downing and eliminating Glubaka, and Martine is... And there it is, CNS walking away with another victory. And
I didn't even get there. I wasn't even trying.
I was pretty certain I was right on the score, but there's a chance the score may be 8-0 now. And someone said like 10-0.
Nico's like 10-0, homie.
Who played? That was Four Horsemen in Meat Pack, Karen. Naughty Boy is on CNS, but I don't think he's playing tonight.
No, he's not.
Yeah, if there's a bit of an... let me try to fix that. There's a bit of an echo.
I'm hearing it too.
Yeah. They're so close, but...
Alright, defending embassy, gyms.
Okay. So now we're going to Embassy. I believe. Okay. I believe the score is correct now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Because I have been updating it each time, but I don't know. That was strange. Lay into her, Joker. Lay into her. Let her
Don't
know
hold
her
back, Joker.
let her know her absence meant something.
First two.
But if you're just joining us, guys, this is Chicken Noodle Soup versus Gems. If you don't know Chicken Noodle Soup, they were previously known as Cafe Con Leche, and they came in second place in the first season of the North American Firewall League, and they are a team to be feared. Very, very good players. And Gems, unfortunately, walking away with no victory as of right now. And I believe we have 2 more maps to go, and we're heading towards Embassy next. Gems getting a couple eliminations progressively each round. They seem to be getting a little bit better. I think they're taking a little bit more time, aiming their shots a little bit more carefully. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate the support. If you have not yet followed, go ahead and do so. That follow will help us as we grow, help us get more views. And if you want to support us in a larger way, you can go ahead and subscribe and get one of those cool fancy dancy mic emotes. We are at 15 subs, so we will be able to get you another emote in the near future, as long as Twitch is nice to us.
Yeah, so I think, do we agree on...
I think we did.
Okay,
I
so-
do, and it doesn't have to be unanimous, just majority here.
Yeah. So we are giving, for our second emote, we are doing a Karen is watching Stalker emote. So Karen is officially getting her own emote. She has been a huge supporter of everybody on Firewall, and as well as us here. And I think it's only fitting.
It sure is. Very much deserved. And Nico getting down here on shutdown, but Pro getting that revive. Martine trying to lay some of that cover fire as Nico is seeing red, but he gets that revive. Martine walks away with his life, but he's going down again. And those grenades, I tell you, Chicken Noodle Soup knows how to throw those grenades well, and they got a couple of eliminations there. Gems throwing out some of their own, but there goes Zamek downing Nico.
Nico's getting eliminated. Zamek going down from Glubaka, but unfortunately...
Couple of good grenades by Glubaka there.
Double down.
Unfortunately, I don't think it was enough.
It was not, as the rest of the CNS team was there in tow and getting the remainder of those eliminations. And unfortunately, guys, we only have the cameras at the moment. Oh, here's a nice perspective. How sweet.
What a wonderful view you found.
That was just marvelous, darling. Marvelous.
Oh, yes.
Table made of complete pure oak. And chairs made of aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminium,
sir.
All right, and I think Chicken Noodle Soup walking away again with another victory, and I believe the score currently is 9-0. I hope this is accurate. If it is not, well, just know that Chicken Noodle Soup has not yet lost a match.
Yeah, so for guys, if you're not aware about the channel points, if you click on your channel points, you can actually edit an emote. So for 900 points, you can modify an emote, select the emote that you want. You can give it horns, reindeers, make it black and white, give it some shades. You can do a couple of things with it, including the Santa hat.
And there are some things that we can do to possibly, make it a little bit more rewarding. Titch Pocket, we're going to have to look into that. I did see over on one of my friend's streams that if you got, 50,000 points, you could gain access to VIP rights, which is really cool. So
I'm at 5,400. I got a long way to go.
But it's definitely something that we should consider to give our viewers and our subs something to work towards.
Apparently, you can name the points too. So instead of channel points, yeah. So I can't remember where I saw it, but somebody had named what their points are. So for us, as an example for, well, I don't know what we could do here, but on my channel, for example, scrubbing bubbles, anything with scrub in it has become a thing. So I can make the channel points bubbles.
That's awesome.
So everybody who's on the stream can gather up those scrubbing bubbles.
And you know what's funny? The little icon there does look like a bubble, so it's totally fitting.
Yeah. So that I got to go on mine.
Gems defending the balcony area. It looks like they may have spawned in the kitchen, or at least in the near area, just outside the kitchen. Shutdown's moving down.
So we do have Nick in the chat. Welcome, Nick. Glad you enjoy it. But we do have Zamek getting down by old Scratchy.
And old Scratchy keeps going down with manual revives there. Nico getting the revive. Can Scratchy get out of there? Yes, barely with his life. A couple of well-placed shots by CNS. Nico not able to hit those marks. Unable to get past this open doorway. Nico pinned down. Gonna have to retreat and take a different route with old Scratchy here. CNS still holding the balcony area.
Maybe they were retreating. Yeah.
If anybody has any suggestions to what we should name our channel points, we are open to suggestions.
Joker, we can make that happen, yes.
Yeah, because we can separate them into two separate highlights. So that's not a problem.
So CNS still sitting patiently over at the balcony. I hear them above me. People running in with accents around here.
You stay behind cover.
Name them Stickies.
Name them Stickies. That's a good one. I like that, Zip Poet. And Nico still holding down this stairwell, but not able to advance. Whoever is sitting on that stairwell has the advantage, and he should probably double back and help out his team. Name it Mic Check. That's a good one, too.
What's going on with our stream here?
I don't know. It's running fine for me.
They impact you, shutdown.
CNS still
Everything
sitting tight.
okay?
Just stay put. I'm watching your.
Try to refresh, see if it works.
It was loading and choppy for me there for a sec.
Lubaka, Martine, and Nico all stacking up here. One good grenade, and they are in a bad situation. Throwing down that smoke, trying to get an elimination here. Pro downing Martine, and Glubaka also goes down. Nico trying to provide that cover, but he just can't get those shots on. Throwing a couple of grenades out. Nico getting elimination.
Yeah, I'm going. Yep, he's got time. You're good.
Shutdown has been down, but he's not eliminated. He's going in for that manual revive. Pro getting it now. 3 members remain on CNS. I believe only 2 remain. Whoa, wrong button. Sorry, guys. While 2 only remain on Gems.
He's in the back side of the small office. He's going
And it looks like Nico actually may be the only member alive for the Gems team.
Yeah, he's got 3 chicken noodle soup members to go through. This is going to be a very hard one for him, especially since they've got eyes on him and they're going to tell him when he's coming up right now.
And either it's nerves or adrenaline, but you can see that gun shaking. He's getting ready for a battle of his life.
Having to back off, seeing very red. If he stubs his toe right now, he is dead.
Getting behind this barrier, which is bulletproof. We provide them a little protection should they try to rush, but I don't believe CNS is going to attempt that rush. They're just going to sit back and wait for Nico to push forward because they have the advantage here. And we're just going to keep an... Oh, and there's a grenade. Getting the final elimination.
Shut down. Getting that kill with the grenade.
12-0. Good job.
Oh, well, they just said 12-0, so we are behind a match, apparently. So I will update the score to be 12-0. We must have missed a match. I don't...
Yeah, maybe. So maybe we came in when it was 2-0.
Possibly. But that's okay, guys. We got the majority of the match this evening, which is awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I know this has been a really, really long stream. It's been about 2.5 hours. We really appreciate you stopping in, for people showing us the love and support. It's really going to help us grow as a brand, as a group. It's going to help us grow as a community. So while you have the time, before you leave, please be sure to go click on that link and check out our Discord. Join us over in our community. That is the best way to communicate with both Titch, myself, and even the ghost Paco, who is returning next week, and we'll have our productions guy back at the helm, directing everything. So please check that out. And we saw some wonderful suggestions on what to name our points here. That's stuff that we can always talk about in our Discord if you want to have further discussion about that, or what emotes you might want to see, or what content you want to see. That's the place to do it. So it costs nothing to join, guys, so click it, and we'll see you in that Discord.
Yeah, it does nothing but help us out. You get that wonderful 8:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, everyone, from Wolf. He is so chipper in the morning. It drives me insane. But
you know what? It gets you up and going. And you know what could get us up and going as a group is if we get support over on our Patreon as well, at patreon.com. /AH commentary, where you can provide a little additional support and help us out monetarily, so that we can put more back into this and provide you guys more content than what we're capable of doing right now. And check out our Patreon. You also have access to some content that no one else does. So if nothing else, at least do us the favor, go check it out. If it's not something you're interested in, that's okay. But at least let us know by, over in the Discord that you checked it out, and maybe give us some recommendations what you might want to see in the future.
yeah, so again, guys, anybody who has played Rocket League, Paco and I will be doing one mid-February. We will be doing a tournament, a 2v2. Wonderful thing about Rocket League, spectator mode, built-in bracket, and we can have a tournament done in a day.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal. So if you guys are interested in that, even if you wanted to check it out, be sure to keep an eye out for that, because it's actually a lot of fun to watch, and it'll be a lot of fun for Paco and I to cast too, actually.
Yeah, it definitely will be. Nicolette, thank you so much for the follow, man. Really appreciate that. I'm so glad that you were able to join. And I hope you guys, anyone else who is in the stream who has not yet followed, I hope you follow suit, and join us in the next one, as this is going to end tonight's stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are the Amateur Hour Commentary channel. I'm your host, The Wolf Craze, and that's my co-host, Titch1987. Titch, you have anything left to say to everybody?
Thanks for watching, guys, and we will catch you
next time.
We are back.
Peace out.